Right, guys. I just felt like sitting down and kind of going over a couple things I've thought about, and just like maybe get some feedback, man. I haven't really gotten any feedback yet. I'm new to this filming myself thing, but the way I learn is by doing it. So even though I might not know what I'm talking about completely, um, I find myself learning from just trying and sometimes acting like I know more than I really do. Uh, so that's kind of what half of this is, anyways. I really I've been in this what we call a hobby for 2 months, man. Um, Maybe y'all hear a little bit some of my story. But yeah, I've been out of the loop, man. Uh, so 2 months, and I just jump right into things sometimes, really aggressively, especially when something catches my attention. And Pokemon has caught my attention, man. I've always loved it, always been a fan. Grew up '91, playing, collecting the cards, playing the games. Um, I loved it. I loved it my whole life. But so I'm just turning on the camera, man. If y'all want to sit around and hear me talk, man, I might do this every now and then. Hopefully, I can learn something from doing this. Maybe something I can learn something from one of y'all. Maybe I can see an angle that I'm not seeing, and I'm gonna explain some angles that I've thought of. And I can only do so much research and only I'm busy, man. I got a job. I got stuff I gotta take care of. I gotta cook. I got a lot of stuff I gotta take care of every day, day in and day out. So there's really only so much time that I've been able to try to research and cram all these numbers and statistics and what I should and shouldn't do all in this 2 months period, man. It's exhausting. It really is. So I've already feel like I've messed up, a few times, but I'm thankful for it. I can't do anything. I have to reverse engineer everything I do. So it's nice, I was impatient. FOMO. I had some FOMO on certain buys, I believe, definitely. I always try to make rational judgment from what the information that I accumulate, the data that I think I collect. But emotions can be a powerful thing, and sometimes that moment that appears after this long, hard thought of get this is a good one, and even though it's not necessarily on the range, it's close enough to it for you to come up with the idea to, I should just go ahead and jump on this right here, right now, because this opportunity might not appear again. The funny thing is, I'm particularly talking about this right here. This, actually, this is the enhanced version. I have an enhanced version of one of these and non-enhanced. And the funny thing is I paid after taxes about $90 cheaper for this enhanced version than I did for the unenhanced version. From the data that I just wasn't patient, is simply put. But I collect all this information on booster boxes, booster boxes, booster boxes, booster boxes. You can't lose, right? And so I felt out of place because I didn't have one. I didn't have one of these things. And I come up with the grand scheme. It doesn't matter what you pay for one. If you're in this for the long run, it can't be a loss, right? Which it probably can't. I will say, okay, I paid $250 flat on OfferUp for this, which is, I think, is still probably pretty high. I've been seeing them for like $230 now, $220 even. I saw one. I'm happy with $250, man. Flat, no tax. I plan on holding on to this for a while. It's kind of exciting. It's my second one. My second box, so it's kind of got some emotional attachments to me. So maybe, it'll stay the course with me. But the first one I bought was an unenhanced version, and this is one I paid $300 for an unenhanced booster box, but I bought it from a store online, and it with shipping and tax, it all rang out to like $340. Believe it or not, long run, I mean, I don't think it. I think it's a winner, a long term hold, but. These are what my thoughts were. See, I'm new to this, man, but I hear base set. I'm just learning what I thought base set was just the first cards, right? Then I find out that every series has a base set. And then I'm thinking to myself, oh, so that's the start of every the number one set of a series or era, whatever it's called. Gots to be pretty important, right? So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm seeing these boxes go for. I see one go for. They were going. I see them selling for like $340, $350. So, when I seen the unenhanced version for $299, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, here's my chance. Here it is, and it's coming from a respectable guy. So, that's another variable. I was willing to pay the $340 after taxes because I knew I had I don't know 100%, but my instincts tell me this was 100% an untampered with box, and that's another scary thing is I'm not educated enough to tell you if one of these is fake. I haven't been in. I know there's a lot of crooked, weird shit that can go on in just about any type of business you can think of, and I hate to see things that way. I hate to analyze in that type of light because it just takes away from happiness, and I'm working on that. But understanding that's a whole nother topic, man. But understanding that, knowing that my first box of Pokemon cards was going to be authentic, price kind of high, and the fact that it was a base set kind of rang a bell for me, and the fact that just it's my first box, so I plan on holding on to it for some years, man, just out of sheer just from being able to point at that and be like, man, that is what started me right there, man. That is like the beginning stages of what this is now, thinking that something, I stay the course, and I have a little bit of longevity in this thing here. Who knows, man? I don't know. I might get tired of this next year. Hopefully not. I'm really enjoying this, man. It's kind of a fun way to invest. But yeah, those are kind of my variables. 100% authentic. Have receipts. Maybe nostalgia to look back on 15 years from now. It might still just be in this case right here. But the funny thing is how I seen this on OfferUp for $250, not even 3 weeks later. And so I got to see, if I wouldn't have just jumped on finally being able to buy a box from a respectable person with respect on the internet, I felt like I just was obligated to get this. Like, I mean, from what I've learned is it doesn't matter if you have 36 packs in any other form other than this. This is what's you want right here, right? This is what they want. This is what you want. So I seen the opportunity. I finally saw one online. I went ahead and got it. 2 weeks later, the price is dropping. I'm starting to see these enhanced versions for $250, $230. I try to. The idea I come up with is buy an enhanced version for $250. Kind of offset the price of the unenhanced version a little bit. Take your average down, which I think was a good idea. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the $250 buy. I'm happy with a $340 buy. I plan on holding these two boxes for some years. So I don't know if base set of every series is important yet. I haven't figured that out yet. That was kind of that was kind of what pushed me to hurry up and jump, because this is a base set of Mega Evolutions, right? So like I said, I'm shooting in the dark right now, hoping to hit targets. I'm learning as I'm going. It's fun, man. But I see some errors, and that's a whole part of this process here is the errors, man. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. I've learned to love making mistakes because I've learned and can take away so much from every mistake that I make. Mistakes are really only a problem when you don't learn from them. Then there are problems. Why do you want to make mistakes? But if you can learn from your mistakes, I mean, in the end, were they really even mistakes, man? They are the greatest teachers. In my experience, making mistakes have been my greatest teachers. It is the easiest way that I can get a true understanding of whatever it is, the context that I'm trying to learn, man. It is so much more effective than watching someone holler stuff out while they scribble on a green chalkboard, man. I am thankful for all the mistakes that I have made and even created in my life, and will forever be thankful for all of them. But that is a whole other topic too, man. I'm just, I can go a little sideways sometimes. Anyways, one more thing I wanted to talk about, man. These right here. See, the variables in these things, I'll explain why I believe these are good right here, man. These right here you can get them in the vending machine for like not even $30. Or I've been buying them off of people an OfferUp for $45. If I can get them for $45, I want them. I want them, man. Let me tell you why, man. There isn't a booster box made in this set right here, right? So the fact that there's not a booster box, it only leads me to believe that this is high up on, this bundle here is high up on the food chain in the prismatic set, right? There is so many expensive, hard to get chases in this set. We're just gonna count the Grail separate, Umbreon separate, because that's just a lotto ticket. But there is so many expensive cards in this set, man, that I do not see this. This is one of those sets that on Pokemon's 50th anniversary is gonna be selling. So, I mean, it's just outrageous. If Pokemon were to ever go out of style, one of the only characters that is going to bring Pokemon back is this guy right here, Eevee. He is one of the few characters that will bring Pokemon back. All the old school collectors, I'm talking about the people that have been around from the beginning, and even that haven't been around from the beginning, man. There is something about this Eevee right here and all his evolutions that will have the power to bring Pokemon back if it has ever come to its falling. Right? I always speak from an opinion. I always speak from my opinion. I'm speaking from an opinion, man. I don't know, you know. That is a huge opinion of mine. You know, backed by the stuff that I have read and seen. He's just this set right here. This is a long-term hold set right here. You know, and I hear all the time, oh, that set is printed way too much. They printed that set way too much. But I've also heard they have made the pull rates extremely difficult to get the cards that are worth the money, man. Making some sort of balance. There has to be some sort of balance, right? If it is extremely hard to get these cards, even though they are mass produced, there is some sort of balance there. This is my favorite. One for what it is worth to get, this is my favorite set right now. Of course, I like the 151 better, but I have faith in this set right here. These are affordable. These aren't paying. You are not paying $200 and up for these. You're not having to buy a case to keep them safe. This, like I said, is anywhere $30 to $50. Anybody can get your hands on a few of these if you work 40 hours a week. It don't matter what you get paid, what kind of background you have. You can get your hands with just a little bit of patience on a couple of these, put them up in the old lockbox in the attic, and forget about them. These right here, that's one of the most beautiful things about this right here. They're affordable, man. For if you are on a budget and you are trying to invest, and you're not into the short selling for $5, short selling for $10, short selling for $7, short selling for $3 kind of grind, man. This right here, you can accumulate a couple of these every month or every other month. Fill up a Tupperware with the next 2 years full of these, and you bring these out 10 years from now, I don't see how they're not going to hold and go up through the future. This has a longevity, these cards in here. I just don't believe it. I don't believe that these cards are ever going to stop going up once they are off the shelf. Again, this is all opinion, all my opinions. There's something funny about this Mega Evolutions too. I think it's something about the gold cards in these, and that was like the first type of gold card that this set up. There's something about that too. Maybe, I don't know. Just even if it's nothing, it's I don't know if that's gonna count for anything, but that could be something. I don't know. Like I said, we're just trying to learn here, man. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep talking y'all's ears off. Just wanted to talk about those two things right there. I don't know. This is all just a learning process, man. God bless you all.